Here we go. In 3, 2. Gotta do the dance. We are back here on this Weekend Sports. And we got our co-host back in this bizatch.
What's up, everybody?
Yes. And it is a glorious week, as we all know.
Oh my God, I'm on cloud 9,000,000, if that's even a number.
Oh, you're going to be on cloud 9 trillion million in a few weeks' time if everything goes well.
Oh, yeah.
So we all know why we're here. We're going to get into all that. We're going to get into a bunch of other stuff, as you know. I'm about my NBA. I talk about it all the time, even though I don't know nothing about it because I never watch it. No.
Oh. Well, you're a busy guy.
Yeah. Yes, but we are pumping these out, like I say. And we appreciate you watching here on episode 93 for our boy, Nugent Hopkins.
Yes, Nuge.
It'd been nice to have the Nuge jersey hung up here.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But that's okay. That's in a safe place.
Oh, yes.
It's in safekeeping. But, we'll just kick it off right here where it needs to be kicked off with the Edmonton Oilers moving to the Stanley Cup Final. As we all know, the talk of the town, the talk of the city, the talk of the country, the talk of the sporting world, I guess outside of the States. Maybe the talk of, like, some Floridians? What are they called? People that live in Florida.
Floridians sounds right.
Floridians, eh?
Yeah.
Floridians. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Does it?
No, they suck.
They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about it. We give like multiple shits about this.
Oh yeah. And even today was a testament. Like, it's not even game day, but the turnout at the Oilers convoy was insane.
Well, tell us a little bit about that, because I was unfortunately occupied with some baseball.
This guy works and then he goes to baseball after, and then he's like, let's do podcasts. I'm like, he's a busy man.
Yes. So how was that convoy?
The convoy was absolutely sick. Thank you for asking. If you know Oilers, you know Superfan Magoo.
Yes.
He was there with his lovely wife, so I finally got to meet her. She's so nice, so beautiful. They're like great role models, Edmonton, and just a great turnout today. Like, I know you went to the last one, and my sister did it as well. Our sister, Shemaya, and shout out Shemaya. She said that there was triple the amount of people this time than last time. So I'm like, holy crap, what a turnout. And I'm sure winning the Western Conference Finals has something to do with that.
Cheer. One thing I wanted you to do, and I didn't have time to text you, but you should have asked Superfan about his availability, because I've been missing him. Mm-hmm. And he did mention that he had some interest on getting on this here pod before.
That would be iconic.
Before a certain number.
No, he totally needs to.
Yes. And if I would have came down today, I totally would have re-inquired. But anyways, I'm glad.
Wait, before you move on though, I do have Superfan Magoo and his wife on Facebook, so I will shoot him a message.
Do it up.
Yes.
Be like, when's your availability this week? Because game 1 goes Saturday, as we all know.
Yep.
I got Indian Relay this weekend, so I'm gonna be out of town for the first game. However, the races on that Saturday go from 3 to 6 p.m., so I'll have just enough time to catch the first game. Thankfully.
Nice. Of course, you can't miss that.
Yes. And
it's smart of them to not like have that overlapping, right?
Yeah, well, the Riverhawks, they did the same thing. They had games scheduled Saturday night, but they moved it to Saturday afternoon.
Hey, shout out. And that was Steve's call, hey?
That was Steve's call. Remember, we went over there.
Mm-hmm. And I got to meet him again. That was so awesome.
Yes. So the Riverhawks, their season opener is this Friday. Their season opening series is Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Ooh, shout out!
Check it out if you're not doing anything during the day, on the weekends and Friday night. Go check it out. It's always a fun time down at Remax Field. I unfortunately won't be there because I got Indian Relay, but Indian Relay is going to be fucking a hell of a time. Going down to Calgary, Strathmore, and gonna be doing that all weekend. At the same time, gonna catch the Oilers game 1, somewhere in Strathmore.
I don't even know where that is. Like, sorry,
It's-
Strathmore people.
It's just east of Calgary, by it's like half an hour outside of Calgary.
Oh, sick. That'll be really nice.
Yes, yeah. So it's like, I've never been to Strathmore before, so I don't know what kind of like bars or establishments they have there to watch the
Yeah.
game, but I'm sure they will, and
Mhm.
hopefully they're not too packed, because I am calling the races until like right up until game time. So
Calling it close.
calling close, but it's gonna be a fun time. I mean, Indian Relay always is.
Oh, yeah. I wish I could be there.
Yes, I wish you could too. I wish everyone could be
Right?
there.
Yeah, totally.
But
The next one for sure.
yeah, there's more events that we have coming up
Mhm.
this summer. So we'll definitely be promoting those.
For sure.
But before we go any further into the Oilers talk or whatever, we got to go back to our predictions, because this is our first time having you on since the conference finals from each conference were completed. And I got to say it, Naomi, you actually beat me on the predictions from last.
Oh my God!
Last series, which is pretty
What?
crazy, because you said Florida was going to win it in 7. I think Florida did it in 6? I mean, it's been a few days.
Yeah. I
Uh,
think it was 6.
Come on, we got to know this. Our producer sub extraordinaire. It doesn't matter. Florida advanced. I said New York. I said New York in 6. You said Oil in 5. I said Oil in 6. It was Oil in 6. So
Wait, can we go back to our reasoning though for Panthers and the Rangers?
yeah,
For
my
me-
main reasoning for the Rangers was because their goalie, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
a goalie can only do so much.
And for me, it has really no basis other than I literally had a gut feeling that like I think we have a better chance against them than the Rangers for some reason. But that doesn't really have any like foundation in itself. It's kind of just my own belief system.
That's funny.
But I've been trying to like do a little bit of research on the Panthers, obviously, because I need to know what we're facing up against. So I'm like, I know that they're scrappy.
Oh, yeah.
They're pretty hands-on, and so I'm like, okay, our boys need to be ready to get some hits in and keep it fast-paced. I think that'll throw them off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they've been to the show twice. This is their second time in 2 years. They have a really good team, and they have a really good goaltender as well, and a good, well-rounded team. They got some good defense, and so I mean, it's not going to be a walk in the park. Dallas wasn't a walk in the park either, but I mean, the fact that we beat Dallas and their depth and the way they play, very very structured and very like they roll 3 lines consistently. I think if we're able to beat them at that type of game, beat the Vancouver Canucks at their style of playing, which is way different than the Stars, the Canucks, a little more fast pace. And then LA, where they were just completely shut down. They tried to shut you down. Just had no problem with them. We are able to adapt to any style of play that any team wants to play against us. And so I think that's the first time I could say that honestly and really, really, truly believe it in my lifetime. Honestly.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I like our chances.
Hey.
And if I am going to predict this series, I'm saying the Oilers are winning it on home ice in Game 6. Edmonton Oilers in 6.
Edmonton Oilers in 6.
What do you got?
Okay. Let me think about this. I don't really know like the whole schedule of where the ice is. Like, where are we starting? Is it starting there or here?
We're starting in Florida, Mom.
Oh, okay.
Let's call you Mom.
Yeah, you
Did I just call you Mom?
I think you did.
Let's call
Oh,
you
I
Mom.
have mom vibes. Yay.
Yeah, it is Game 6. Caleb says Game 6,
Producer
right?
says Game 6. Okay,
Yeah,
good
yeah.
call. You
Yeah.
know. Yeah, I'm gonna say Oil, and it was so funny. Normie said Oil in 5, or no, Oil in 6, but 5-1 or something. Does that make sense?
Like the final score?
No, never mind. That didn't make sense. That's what she said, but it didn't make sense.
Okay.
Anyways, mine will be. I think I also have to agree. Oil in 6, just because I don't think it's gonna be easy, but I don't think it's gonna be that hard that it's gonna go to 7. You know, that's what I.
Yeah, I talked to somebody that said was suggesting a sweep.
Oh my god, in 4?
That'd be crazy.
4?
But I don't want to say it on here, but I'm going to say it. I'm going to insinuate it. Game 4 is the following weekend, and I have a wedding to MC that night. So, like you said, your boy's busy, but yeah, it's gonna be hard to watch that game.
Is your boy a fan of the Oilers?
He's a huge fan of the Oilers.
Okay, probably just didn't like necessarily like. I guess how can you really plan that? You know.
The woman plans it. It's a wedding. It's a wedding.
Oh, fair, yeah.
And it's about her. It's her day.
True. It's very true.
Yes.
And hey, you can't argue with that.
No,
Congratulations to you guys, by the way.
Shout out to Connor and Macrina for getting married here. But
yes.
as a huge Oilers fan, I'm gonna be checking the scores. But I'll still be doing my job.
Of course.
My job.
And that's just what a professional does. And you know, that's how it goes.
I guess I'm a professional.
Heck
which is
yes.
crazy to even say.
Professional setup.
Yes.
Hey, professional setup. There we go.
100%. Hopefully there's not too much glare on the Batista there.
Yeah.
The Jays, speaking of Batista and the Blue Jays, they got some fresh new jerseys, but
I haven't seen them.
Oh, you haven't seen them? They're fucking dope. But their record is they're still below 500.
Oh.
I'm not gonna bullshit. I never bullshit on this thing. I always keep it real, and I haven't watched like really any Jays in the last few days. We won tonight, 3-2. We got smoked 10-1.
Oh, the last game?
Yeah, yesterday.
Ooh.
Yeah, and
Damn, they do games every day?
Yes, Naomi.
Oh my god, baseball's hardcore.
Yeah. So, I mean, all the focus has been on the oil, obviously.
Yeah, totally. I mean, how can it not be? Let's be real.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But obviously, I love my Jays.
Mm-hmm.
We love our Jays here. We love our ball here. Got the Riverhawks baseball beer bat here.
Yes, and how much you love ball. You literally left work today. Go play ball with your team.
Yes, and I pitched a gem. I'm not going to lie. I got to brag a little bit.
Hey, okay.
Yes, I kept
Tell us about that.
So normally when I pitch, I start the game.
Okay.
But this game, we have some new guys this year.
Oh, yeah.
That are like a couple guys that are really good pitchers.
Oh, sick.
So they pitched the first 5 innings or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 5 innings, because then I came in for the 6th inning and the 7th inning.
Oh yeah.
And I kept our team in it. Struck out like, I don't know, probably 5 guys, and five of my 6 outs I think were strikeouts, I believe.
Damn.
I don't like to toot my own horn and shit, but this was dope because this is the first time I pitched like this season.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. You're just not even rusty at all. You're like back into
well,
it.
that's kind of like how golf. That's kind of how golf was when I went golfing with Pops.
Yeah.
Like I hit one of the best rounds after like just not playing for a while. I don't know what it is.
That's crazy. And you can't really say it's beginner's luck because you've been playing these sports for so long, you know?
Yeah, it's not beginner's luck whatsoever.
Yeah,
it's
memory
like
tissue, I guess.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Sick.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, the West Edmonton Maulers got some brand new jerseys this year, too.
Mint.
I'm going to so busy during I've only been to like a couple games this year because I've been so fucking busy, right?
Yeah, you've been saying that, yeah.
But I hope to get out to a few more, and I mean
you pay good money, you might as well go play a couple, eh?
Yeah, and I'm throwing some nice tosses in there. So
for sure. And it's just good to be active too, you know?
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah.
Coming from me, it's just like sat in a car for a convoy for like 3 hours. I want to start swimming again though. Like that's my sport, I guess. Or like, you know, like thing I like to do. I swam a triathlon twice.
Yes.
And so
impressive.
that was pretty sick. Kilometer each time, just like freaking hardcore.
That's fucking deadly.
But like I tried to play ball with him a few years back, and like, I don't know if it's because I was litty, but like I not the best baller.
Yeah, it's not something you can just like pick up and.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, because I never really played it growing up in school. Like, I always went more towards basketball, which when we played 21, I won. Remember that? That was like a week ago.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Ago. He doesn't want to admit to being a loser.
There's only one winner when you're playing 21 with 4 people.
I guess, yeah. But that means there's 4 losers. Or wait, 5? Wait, no, there was 5 of us, so yeah, 4 losers.
I think there was only 4 of us at the time.
Leah, Joel, you, me, Normie.
Is that 5?
5, yeah.
Okay.
It was a good time, honestly, yeah. So, getting out, just playing sports with the fam, I absolutely love that. I'm sure many of you guys are the same way that way.
Oh, who's you guys?
Like the audience.
We have an audience?
Yeah, of course.
Well, make some noise, audience. What up, audience? Hey, yes. Yes. Ooh, yes. Yes. What's your name?
Delusion. Convince yourself.
Holy. Okay, hard-hitting question. Who do you got? The Celtics or the Mavericks?
That's for football. Celtics.
The Celtics.
The Celtics. Sorry, Celtics.
Where are they from?
I know this.
What sport did you say they play?
Kansas?
Kansas Celtics?
No, Kansas Chiefs. Kansas Chiefs. I know that. Okay, never mind. Celtics. Are they from the Bay Area?
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Oh, are they San Fran? I'm just gonna give up now. I'm ahead.
I'm going Celtics in 7 games because I want to see a 7-game NBA final.
Oh my god, we're talking basketball. I'm just gonna stick to hockey, guys.
I haven't watched any of it, but I like the Celtics. They got a winning history. Sort of the Mavs, but that's why I'm saying 7. Mavs ain't gonna make it easy. They got one of the best players in the league in Jokic, or whatever, however you want to pronounce it.
I love how you just let me run with that for like 3 minutes until you're like, yeah,
it's fucking
basketball.
Funny. It's funny. It's funny.
True, yeah, it is.
Yes. So
oh my
funny.
god. Okay, that's actually
Yes.
pretty good, I will admit.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, we're stoked. We're stoked for this week. We're stoked for this weekend. It's gonna be busy as shit. It's gonna be busy as hell. Like, I don't even know. Luckily, my schedule will hopefully clear up in a couple of weeks, because there's some partying that has to be done.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. We need some celebration time.
Yes, yes.
100%.
Do we have time for this week in sports history? We always do.
Always.
Sure. Oh, we're cutting her close here. Well, this one you'll like.
Oh.
This week in sports history. We'll do one that's recent, but it brings history back.
Mm.
May 29th of this year, 2024, Major League Baseball has integrated the Negro League stats into the stats books for the MLB
It's about
and
time.
for baseball, and that means the record books have been reconstructed, and Josh Gibson claims a number of records, a number of batting titles, very, very impressive batting titles. Josh Gibson, he played way back in the day, the Negro Leagues, would have blew away any MLB. Well, I mean, it's hard to say because they were separated, but I mean, the records that he now holds is a 372 batting average. Don't act like you know what this means.
I
Okay?
don't, but I'm still like trying to understand.
Okay, a 372 batting average over his career. No one hits 372 through a season nowadays. 718 slugging percentage, a 1.17 OPS. Those are career MLB records that he now holds. And the single season are even more impressive. So a single season OPS of 1.47, a slugging percentage of almost 1,000 at 974, and a batting average in a single season. I'm not sure how long their seasons were in the Negro Leagues, but a 4.74 batting average in a single season. 4.46, sorry. Absolutely astounding.
I imagine that's crazy.
Yeah. No, the closest thing was 1901. Some white dude hit over 400 in the MLB against other white dudes.
Oh, okay, but this other guy hit 466.
446.
Oh, 446. Okay, that's pretty big deal then. Damn.
Yeah. And I think the other dude like hit some over 400, but that was like 50 years prior, 50 plus years prior. Because the Negro Leagues, like they were a thing until like the 60s.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, that makes sense, right? It's unfortunate because it's like, why'd it have to be separated, you know?
Yeah.
But the fact that they're bringing it all together now is freaking awesome because they deserve the recognition.
Yeah,
Let's be real.
yeah, 100%. And the MLB, the new show, MLB The Show 24, you can actually play in the Negro Leagues too.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's pretty
that
cool.
actually makes the game like 10 times more interesting for me for some reason. Just to like bring like a sense of like history into it that like wasn't included before for me is just so awesome. I love that.
So you're gonna play it?
I mean, I play video games. It'd be funny if you saw me start playing that on stream, y'all. You know, probably won't, but maybe.
It's
Is it
on
on
it's
PC?
on all platforms. Yeah.
Oh,
Come on,
cool.
it's a sports game.
If I can play on PC with a controller, maybe you might see it someday.
Not a chance. Another thing on this week in sports history. That's a good one. It's a good thing to wrap up. A perfect way to wrap up this episode. I'll put a bow on it.
All right, let's hear it.
May 29th, 2006. So 18 years ago, the Edmonton Oilers became the first 8th seed to advance to the Stanley Cup Final.
Woo!
Look at us now. We're
Oh,
back in the same spot with a better team on paper. And, I mean, not just on paper. It's clearly.
Visually.
Clearly. It's clear. We have a better team than we had in 06, nothing against the 06 team. But we were underdogs in 06.
Mm-hmm.
This is expected from us. Maybe not to the people that were watching the beginning of the season and had doubts when we started the season 2-9 or whatever the fuck it was. It doesn't
2-9-1.
matter. People were worried. People were hitting the panic button. Not this guy. We're in the Stanley Cup Final. Go Oilers. Go. Peace.
Yeah, peace.